What's going on, everybody of LGU? My name is PureSalvation, and I like to make Call of Duty videos and blur racing videos, while at the same time keeping you guys updated on the latest news going on with Call of Duty Black Ops. So, today I will be showing you guys how to stage a comeback in Modern Warfare 2. So if you guys have ever thought that you want to just rage quit and you think that these guys are just killing you too much, then just think again, and I'm going to try to help you guys make that decision to stay in the game and make a difference. So obviously I'm talking about Demolition. As you can see right now, we've lost the first one and we won the second one, so now it's going into overtime. And as you can see in the beginning of this video, my score was 25-20. Now just wait until the end game, or the end results, and you'll see the difference that it is once the game's over. So the main thing to do when you want to make a comeback from what you're doing already is just stop and think. What are you doing wrong? Are you rushing out too much? Are you running out there and just getting your head cut off like a chicken? Because that's what I'd like to do a lot. I sometimes blindly rush, and I'd have no purpose when I'm doing it. I'm just running out there trying to get kills, trying to stop them from planting, and I don't go out there with a purpose. So that's definitely one thing you guys need to work on, or something that you need to pay attention to actually, is whatever you're doing, if you're doing it wrong or whatever. Now what you see me doing right here is I decided, I'm going to try to make a steady move to their spawn, and so I made it there, and so now I'm trying to spawn trap them, and as you can see, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Like, these guys are on painkillers and still not bothering me too much. But I realized that I'm low on ammo, so I have to go find some ammo when I pick up the guy's scavenger pack. Just a few seconds ago, you saw me try to shoot a riot shield. Now the reason why I gave up is it's just a waste of ammo, unless you're actually going to go out there and try to knife him. That's the only problem. If he's backing away, then just let him go, because if I were to run out there and try to kill him, then the end result wouldn't have been that great. Now, as you can see by now, these two guys have planted, or the enemy team has planted both bombs, and actually I was telling my team to let them plant one, but apparently they planted both. But that's okay, my teammates are all in the back spawn area protecting B, which allows me to go out there and get some kills and prevent them from getting any closer to B. The only problem is what I'm doing right here is I'm actually pushing them out of their spawn, which is not something I've been trying to do. Now, as you can see, they're spawning in the middle of the map, like the sidewalk near B, so I start moving my way over there. So my Harrier got me a few kills, so I'm looking for the other few to get my chopper gunner. My kill streak setup, I forget vaguely, it was like a Harrier chopper gunner nuke. I mean, I'm not sure why I was going for the nuke. I've gotten plenty, but that's only if you play strategically. Like, I think anybody can get a nuke if they just really wanted to and if they tried hard enough. It's actually really not that hard to get, and as you can see, I get my chopper gunner, so I'm speeding it up because I don't want to bore you guys too much. My chopper gets me like 15 kills, I think, something around there, so that would have been my nuke if I didn't die, and that's just what you get for staying in their spawn. But I think it was a good sacrifice, because if I had gotten the nuke, the game would have ended there, and yeah, I wouldn't have been able to continue my rampage on this team. So I think earlier in this game I was using a different gun, and that's another thing you should always think about. Maybe you should switch up your gun, because sometimes you might do an incredible with one gun, and maybe a couple games later, while using the same gun, you might start to suck. And that happens all the time, and it's sometimes based on connection, like if your bullets are connecting or whatnot. And so if you're having a low bar connection, like around 3 or 2, I suggest going to the ACR, because the ACR's got a high rate of fire, and more often than not the bullets are going to connect. So that's what I'm using right now, and as you can see, I've risen back up to a 4 bar, which is very, very good, and allows my ACR to do even more damage. So yeah, always make sure to have a backup class that is sort of different from your main class, and which will allow you to switch to it and have a different sort of feeling. Now, if you're uncomfortable with that, then by all means, do not do that. Another option or a substitute you can do is you can either make a similar class but with different perks and setups and attachments, or do a different gun that's similar in the same feeling. For example, the ACR and the M4 are kind of interchangeable, but that's totally based on preference. So right now I'm going back into their spawn because I realize this game's running to an end. I just want to get some kills before this game ends. And obviously these guys are sort of getting punished now for just dying so much, because you can see they're all getting painkillers and I'm trying to kill them in their spawn. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope I was able to help you guys. I'll always be posting how to make comeback videos because I think those are essential. And so my final score is 63 and 23, and from the previous score, which was 25 and 20. So I mean, that's a huge difference. We're coming to the end of this video, so I might as well just say it. Thanks for watching, and thank you LGU for posting this.